Welcome back, Underlord.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to War for the Overworld. This is an RTS game with god game elements such as indirect control of your minions that was published in 2015 and developed by Brightrock Games. It was made to be the spiritual successor to the late Dungeon Keeper franchise. Dungeon Keeper 2 is one of my childhood games. It's one of my all-time favorites, having released all the way back in 1999. It was different, it was evil, it was fun, and I'm so happy that Brightrock Games decided to take on this project. War for the Overworld mimics the original's aesthetic with a modern twist that adds more game modes, rooms, and monsters. But my favorite game type will always be just a random skirmish, so that's what we're going to be doing in a couple of minutes. But there are tons of maps on the workshop. There are custom scenarios and, a whole lot of stuff, a lot of content on the workshop. What makes War for the Overworld special, though? It's one of a kind. You'll only find this kind of gameplay in either Dungeon Keeper or War for the Overworld. As the motto on the earlier games puts it, it's good to be bad, which is one of my favorite things about this game. You play the evil forces retaking the underworld from the knights, the good guys. To do this, you'll carve a dungeon out to cater to the underworld's creatures who, depending on what rooms you have in the dungeon, they will come live in it and fight for you. You're not able to control them directly as in other RTS games like Age of Empires or Command & Conquer. Each creature will have their own personality and you'll have to provide them a place to sleep, eat, and pick their salaries from. You can use spells like the rally flag to tell your creatures to go to a certain place. You can pick them up and drop them near enemies so they'll fight those pesky little heroes, and of course you can slap them if they're being lazy. And you even have a spell that allows you to control a certain creature in first person view. You can put them on combat pits so that they fight each other and they train their combat abilities. You can torture them. You can do a whole lot of stuff. All of this stuff is pretty horrible, granted, but still an amazing game. Alright, so here we are on the single player screen. We have campaigns, which they're pretty good. You have 3 different campaigns, but then there's campaigns on the workshop. You can make custom campaigns, or you can download new campaigns from the community, which is pretty good. So the game has endless content, potentially. You have My Pet Dungeon, which is pretty much a sandbox game. You just have your dungeon and you just manage your dungeon, pretty much. You have the Crucible, which is kind of a survival game where you make your dungeon and it's constantly getting attacked by the heroes. You have a skirmish, normal skirmish, just like any other RTS games. And we have scenarios, again, it's from the community. So, endless content here. So this game has a lot of content. If you like Dungeon Keeper, if you liked Dungeon Keeper, if you loved that game, this is probably the way to go. We're going to be doing a skirmish because that's my favorite game type here. Alright, here we are. And we are going to do something. Okay, so I had 2 little Dungeon Keeper games right here, okay? Dungeon Keeper maps, I mean. Yes, but I have more Dungeon Keeper maps, don't I? 4 players, I think it is. Okay, oh, that's this. It's the Swiss cheese. This is my favorite map of all time. It's the Swiss cheese. When I played this map so much when I was a kid, playing Dungeon Keeper, so we're going to play exactly this one right here. Alright. So, people... I'm gonna put medium AIs, yeah, who cares? I don't really care. I also don't care about this, but they might be more defensive, more aggressive, and this was something that was on the original game as well. Like, it had different kinds of AI. I'm gonna be the red just because that's more atmospheric, I guess, and we're gonna do a free-for-all. Okay, start the game. Okay, before going into just the gameplay, I'm gonna have to talk a little bit about DK2 versus War for the Overworld, because that's kind of the elephant in the room if you guys ever played DK2. Now, I played DK2 a lot back in the day, and I gotta say, I am biased, okay? I prefer DK2. What do I prefer in it? Well, the sounds, the color palette, the creatures, the rooms, the way you unlock the spells, the way you unlock rooms. I just prefer the other game. It's the overall feel. Now that's not to say that War for the Overworld is not a good game, because it's great. All right, it has absolutely great things. Now the differences are not that big. War for the Overworld definitely tickles my nostalgia. I also feel nostalgia when I'm playing it because it's so similar to DK2. So I prefer DK2, but the difference is not that big, okay? There's a significant difference, but it's not that great. And the thing is, this game has so much support from a fairly large community, so you will never run out of content, because you will have scenarios to play, you will have new maps to play, you will have new campaigns to play, because the players can do these things. And I think it's worth mentioning this. War for the Overworld is a game with such an amount of support that it might make it worth for you to pick it up and play it instead of just going through all the trouble of getting a working copy of DK2. So I wanted to say that. I'm going to leave you guys now with the actual gameplay, with just the Mr. Turd of games instead of the Mr. Turd of commenting on games. I'll see you on the gameplay. So that's the treasury. Man, I'm still using the names from Dungeon Keeper. I played that game so much. Okay, and you can see that we have small pigs. We can pick them up, and then we can drop them. If I'm not mistaken, there should be a portal somewhere around the middle. So we are just going to do that. Right, let's see. Look at our portal. I have to admit that this is... It's the same game. It's pretty much the same game, man. Alright, so let's just get the vault right there. Perfect. And we can also pick up the money and just put it on the vault, for example. That's it. Perfect. Okay, here we go. So this is gonna be our training room. And where are our skeletons? Oh, here they are. Look at that. They have beds. Skeletons don't need to sleep. Come on, guys. Why would skeletons have beds? Alright. Unclaim, heal, summon, possession. We can possess characters as well.
What's the big idea?
Oof. And now we can just control it with the... Whoa. With the WASD keys. And we can get here... Did I do something? No. So, and now we can actually...
Never have I laid eyes on such
Okay, we can actually take
it. Chicken.
We are pretty much working on our own dungeon. Alright, you press escape and you get out of there.
Who wants to play?
Okay, we have a portal. Nice. So we're going to get that one portal. You have discovered a gateway. Yeah, they don't call it portals, they call it gateways. Oh, you can unlock rooms just like this. So this is the beast lair for beasts who can enter through. Okay. Alright.
Archive unlocked.
Yes, we want the archive and we want the barracks.
Unlocked.
We also want the foundry.
Unlocked.
We have a tavern to make people... What is this? Forces target and ignore their needs and work at increased rate for 20 seconds. Oh, I see. I don't really want that. Let's get a tavern. Right.
Beast den unlocked.
The beast den is fine. Here we can just start Bone Chiller. The Blade Lotus.
Unlocked.
Yes. Let's unlock the
Forge
Forge. Yeah, okay, so now we have a bunch of rooms, I think. So we're gonna do the barracks. We're gonna have a barracks right here. And the men will be able to train here, which is gonna be fine. Alright, so that is actually a pretty interesting mechanic. Let me just get it just like that. And we're gonna make a big ass room right there. We might actually need to increase that.
A gnarling has entered your dungeon.
It's not the first one, is it? And we're gonna get we're gonna get a library, an archive right there. We also want a foundry, so let's make a foundry right here. Yep. The foundry is going to be just right here. That's nice. So we said that it was going to be a room here. Oh yeah, we can do a beast den actually. Right there near the thing. And I am thinking about actually expanding my training room so we can have all of these guys training right there. Alright, that's gonna be good. These two, let's get the gold. Oh, in the base game, in Dungeon Keeper, you couldn't put walls on the gold, so now you can. That's pretty interesting. Alright. What is this? What's going on? Who's fighting? Oh, yeah, right. We can have a look at our creatures training now. That is pretty cool, isn't it? Let's slap him. He's happy, but I just slapped him. Poor guy. And they will actually go and sleep a bunch of times and stuff like that. So they do have wants and needs.
One of your minions is having a crisis of confidence.
What? Which one of them?
Chunder has entered your dungeon.
Ooh, a
An enemy
Chunder.
has activated assembly.
Oh, did he just fart? You can get here. Let's see. Yep. He just farted. That's my boy. That's my boy. Let's get a prison, and I'm going to get a prison right there. A big one, actually, because we are planning to imprison many of our foe. Yes. Okay. Oh, what is this? Oh, what is this? Let's go.
A juggernaut cannot satisfy its needs because it is rallied.
What needs does he have? I don't know. Oh, look at the Oculus. The Oculus is going. He's super happy. And then we can fight with our creatures as well. That is our dude. Can we pick our flag? Yes, we can. Oh, they're using spells. Oh, look at that. We're gonna put our flag
You have
further in.
discovered a gateway.
Okay, they have their flag as well. Oh. Oh, hell yeah. Let's, you know what? Let's possess someone. Let's possess that juggernaut. Oh, no. Can we kill it? Oh no! Oh no!
Let's hope your vote is brilliant, Lord. It is payback.
Oh
Enemy
no!
is summoning a behemoth.
Alright. This is not my element. Let's put the flag there now.
Your minions are under attack.
Yes, they are. It's okay. Let's put these guys on the prison.
Cultist lost.
Oh no. We are starting to get the unit lost kind of thing. Alright, let's get a prison right here. Oh, we don't have any money. Okay, we don't have money. Okay, we're killing them.
Skarg lost.
Are we though? Are we actually winning though?
A Chunder is unhappy
Of
because
course.
it hasn't been paid.
I don't.
Chunder lost.
Well, I guess he doesn't need to be paid now.
Your minions fight the enemy.
Oh, are they? Okay. You shall not take my... Oh yeah, look at that, we got the money. Alright, there we go. Where are my creatures?
A gnarling is unhappy because
Yes.
it hasn't been paid.
Okay, we are killing
Cultist
everything.
Lost.
Okay, we need to keep going. Keep pushing. Oh man, we're not gonna win this fight.
One of your minions is angry because it hasn't been paid.
Man,
Will you tuck me in?
What?
Never mind.
Yeah, of course not. Come on, you guys can tuck yourselves in. Okay, so that was pretty tricky. Man, where are we going to get money? Where?
An enemy has summoned a behemoth.
How are they summoning these things? The fact that I don't know this game all that well is telling. Okay, but it feels just the same. I'm gonna be honest. Defense part to a defense blueprint. Okay, so these guys are just there doing nothing. Right, what can we get? What else can we get? We could get the torture chamber.
Get away, fiend!
Spirit
Would you
chamber?
see my palace become a pigsty?
What? Your palace became what? Too many empty spaces. Oh no, they just... Oh shoot.
Oculus lost. Your gold vortex is under attack. Your gold vortex has been destroyed.
Yep.
My stampede has reached your door!
Skarg lost.
Guys. Guys. Please survive. You guys are strong.
Your minions are dying, Underlord.
I can see that. I was
Better
there.
live to fight another day then.
The enemy has breached your dungeon.
I know. It's not good, is it? Okay, but I think... Oh, the enemy just took that lair.
Gateway is being claimed by an enemy.
Okay, we just got two.
Skarg lost.
Oh, there's the Archon now.
An enemy has claimed your gateway.
Yeah, I don't think we
Annulling
can
is
take that
because
Archon.
it hasn't been paid.
Oh no. I'm getting my husk
Your port
handed to
palace
me on
is
a
under
platter.
attack.
Oh no. This is terrible. They just claimed my lair. They claimed my portal.
Darling lost.
They are killing
Your
all of my
port palace
creatures.
has been destroyed. One
Even
of your
though
minions
the Archon is
angry
going
because
away.
It hasn't been paid. Your minions have engaged the enemy.
Okay, what do we have here? I still can't get an Archon or anything of the sort. Oh, it costs 5 points. And we're making no points because there's no one on the library. Damn.
Cultist
Damn.
lost.
Do we have any creatures yet? They're all dead, aren't they? Are they on the room sleeping? Yeah, they're on the room sleeping. Alright guys, this is absolutely game over. So all the enemy has to do is to kill my dungeon heart right here. Or dungeon core as they call it. But the problem is, I don't have creatures to fight this. They are in my dungeon. These guys are brutal. Medium difficulty is brutal. But this game is a lot of fun nonetheless. You can just choose to have your dungeon on the survival kind of thing, which is also pretty fun. You can do your quests and the main campaign, which is also pretty fun. So guys, if you're interested in this, and they just claimed this? No, they didn't. If you guys are interested in this kind of game, do...
Claustrophobic minions request that you install skylights.
What?
A cultist cannot satisfy its needs because it is rallied.
Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching this. This was going back in time pretty much for me. So if you guys enjoyed the game, do check it out on Steam. I've been Mr. Turd. I hope you guys do subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys do click that like button because it's pretty important for YouTube, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Signing off.
Hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much.